got to tell y'all something. I was watching court TV recently with these peanut gallery washed up ex-DAs, now commentators, and they had a segment on the recent Daniel Redlick out of Florida not guilty jury verdict, and why so many in 2022 are being found not guilty by jury trials. Well, if you read or you listen to ebooks or audiobooks, I suggest you read Letters to a Young Lawyer by Alan Dershowitz, and you'll see just how corrupt this so-called justice system in the United States really is. When 90% of district attorneys in the United States are all about a win and not true justice, they lie so bad just to get that win at the cost of an innocent man or lady's life. And they'll make such foul lying statements to a jury. It's all about the win, not justice. It's about time though, folks, and juries start to open their eyes. As I pointed out before in my Kyle Rittenhouse spiel, and how that district attorney blatantly lied in his opening statement, yet never got in trouble or lost his law license or anything. When a DA gets to lie on an innocent person until proven guilty to get a win at all costs instead of true justice with impunity, how is that true justice, folks? Public pretenders who spend a half hour total on a case that lasts over 8-9 months of a battle all the way up to jury trial, and then the defendant is severely hindered with monetary issues, and he cannot put on a high-quality defense for himself or a real chance to get any justice. But yet the district attorneys have unlimited funds and resources. It's over. If you go to trial in the past 30 years and are a poor person, you are through. Many judges are BFFs with district attorneys. They all work in the same building, just different offices. And when district attorneys lies, get called out. Judges will call it a harmless error. There's nothing harmless with an error when a man's life is at stake. Nothing at all. And then, I am sure, later, after all said and done, district attorneys will buy the judge.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
After the judge has ruled a harmless error, I'm sure the district attorney will buy the judge lunch for a month or even wash his socks. Then in a jury trial, the closing arguments, most DAs get the odds tilted in their favor. Closing arguments, DAs go first, defense attorneys go second, and then the district attorneys get to go again, giving their spiel for a last time and the last word in the jury's ear. They go twice, the defense attorney gets to go once. Now how's that fair? It's tilted again for the district attorneys to again lie to a jury, and the judge calls it harmless. The judge is supposed to be impartial, but again, there's no judicial impartiality for a poor person. Many innocent folks are wrongfully convicted and spend 10, 20, 30 years in prison over this. And that's not even touching on folks who will take a deal to avoid the trial tax and not roll the dice and be innocent because they don't want to do 90 years and are offered 6 years. They'll take a 6-year deal because they know if they roll the dice and lose, they're going to get 90 years. So imagine that. And now these peanut gallery ex-washed up district attorneys on court TV are kind of upset because there's been a few not guilty verdicts on innocent people. Just look at the Kyle Rittenhouse case again, as I said. How's that justice? In my RICO case, we have already busted these idiot federal DAs lying. The judge won't even uphold my constitutional rights. She said on record, so check it yourself. That's it, basically. Okay, okay, it's okay to open my legal mail 6 times. Oh well, she said, that's harmless. I had also gone with 3 huge gaps of time without being able to visit my attorneys. First gap was 14 months. Second gap was 8 weeks. Third gap was 15 weeks. And yet this is constitutional. You can miss me with that bullshit. Then, once you come to prison, we got corrupt-ass lying pigs who'll kill a man and cover it up, as they have done so many, many times. We recently got transcripts of OCS and IGI admitting to using smear campaign tactics and spread it to the moles and weak-ass poltroons who push their agenda in order to disrupt and dismantle alleged groups or inmates they feel who have authority and inmates that don't conform to their agenda. They admitted these people to using smear tactics under oath by the feds due to Kevin Steele's testimony to the FBI. They are now admitting it, and we have transcripts. But yet they continue to use these moles, rats, and plants, from planet sodomite and baby rapers to lie, and use information with bogus intel ITI has provided them to resell to you, the public, in order to taint our jury pool. 1 week I am this, and the next week I am that. Keep giving us impeaching evidence. That helps us a lot. When Steele provided the FBI with 34 emails of corrupt criminal acts by several officers here at this prison, it has now been confirmed, and their tactics have been confirmed, and they admitted it under oath. So, what are you going to do? Well, I know this. It would be beneficial for you to open your eyes and see past the smoke and mirrors that they put out for you, and that they are using these other outlets to smear people, because one day it could be you or your people being done dirty on the other side of a jury trial, and then they come to this corrupt ass bullshit. Recently, for 8 weeks, we have been without any ventilation system in our cells. It's been totally turned off. So imagine yourself living in a box within a box within a box, and zero airflow. They continue to lie to my wife and say, oh, it's on, it's working fine, but yet a total of 6 different officers have confirmed that we have no airflow in our cells. None. And we live in a box within a box within a box. And they continue to tell me, confess, it'll all be over. So again, they're trying to get me to confess to my RICO case. So upon further evaluation on what actually happened with our ventilation system, the officers had redirected our AC air to their offices up front, therefore leaving us with nothing for 8 weeks. 8 weeks we spent with nothing, and now we have just a little bit of what we used to have of air coming out, and now the officers are pissed off because they have been exposed on what they did by redirecting our air to ourselves up to the front to their offices. And the HVAC guy had exposed them to us, said they blew up the motor because they didn't know what they were doing. And now they're really pissed off because they don't have no AC in their offices like they used to, like they did for 8 weeks while we suffered. You know, I'm not in this. I'm not telling you none of this for any fucking money or any type of fucking handout or nothing. And I won't beg you to believe me. That's not my style. You can believe it or not. I'm not going to beg nobody to believe me. I'm telling you this so it brings some transparency to the real issue. Other than that, take care, y'all, and thanks for your time.